can you call this sack of sadness double stuffed? That is not double stuffed. That's normal now. Isn't it? Isn't that usually, isn't this normal Oreo stuffing? Because you take half of it out and you've got regular. I mean, you've got thin. I think we've been gypped. Hi friends, we're about to dive into, I'm proceeding to take apart an Oreo in front of you guys. We're about to dive into episode 3 of The Ancient Magus Bride. No, of Decadence. No, of Assassination Classroom. That's what we're about to dive into. A very weird anime, which tends to be the pattern that I've gotten myself into of weird animes. Weird animes with really intense intros and sweet outros. That seems to be the pattern in a lot of animes. The weirder it is, the more likely the sweeter the outro is. The ED, I think, is what's called exiting something or exit something. But I don't remember much of this show because it's actually been 2 weeks since I recorded my episode 1 and 2 reaction. So I only remember the main character, Nagisa. I don't even remember the teacher's name, the yellow squid thing, alien thing, experiment. The only thing I remember is that the special agent has become the gym teacher. They are instructed to kill him. They have pretty much an entire year to do so. It would seem a semester. And that's it. That's all I remember. Of course, the episode also ended with a scary redhead who's clearly psychopathic, saying he's always wanted to kill a teacher. So that's great. We'll be introduced to him. Now, his seat is... Now, I did legitimately think those numbers were ranking numbers of some sort, but people kind of corrected me that you actually get a number for your seat. So, I'm curious to see if it's alphabetical in terms of the Japanese alphabet. If that works that way. Because I know a lot of times, not necessarily in high school or secondary school, more so in elementary and middle school. So really between the ages of, 4, which is pre-K really, 4 all the way to, or maybe even 3 all the way to, I would say 12, 13, that teachers might have you organized, at least at the beginning of the semester, the beginning of the school year, might have you organized in alphabetical order. There's really nothing else to say. If you're new to the channel and you've made it this far through the intro, hello. So in terms of anime reactions specifically, there's something I do where it is on YouTube, it is partial. The episode information, the episode itself, there's no sound, there's partial image. It keeps the copyright monsters at bay, and it works. You can follow along if you like. I use Hulu for me. I use my brother's Hulu account to watch a lot of the shows that I do watch. So, what's cool about that is, yeah. So that might mean that there are some commercial breaks. Sometimes I'll talk through the commercial breaks. Sometimes I'll just edit them out. So a lot of times if anime episodes have a halfway point, I might pause and talk through that and then play. Or I will also cut it out. I'll just, it'll just be straight through. You have the option of following along here on YouTube. If you don't want to, there is a link to a production below on Brewfruit. If you're able to access that website in your country, it is a free website, so you don't have to do anything. You don't have to sign up, you do have to sign up to comment, but you don't have to sign up to watch, much like YouTube, actually. But that's all I've got to say. Let's dive in. Koro. Got weed in his hand. I was wondering what they're practicing. He literally is playing in the sandbox. At one time. Side jumps, which are good. Not that fast. He was doing string work? It'll be hard work, but it'll be good. Oh, different parallel bars. It's pretty cool. That's a good point to a degree. The same. I mean, they would hurt, but maybe not kill him. Like I loosened his tie. I like how gentle he is with them. It also shows how strong he is because he's just so like... It doesn't look impressive, but actually it's really cool. There's this guy that I follow on Instagram, and he's so fast. And just with some little gentle movements, what seem gentle, man's fast. He is fast. That's so funny. But what seems like really simple, like light moments, he knocks people off on their feet. Like, he doesn't like put them to the ground, but he's training them to be like soldiers and government agents. This is so weird and funny. Oh, is that the new student? So this head patting thing is definitely a Japanese thing. People don't really pat people's heads unless they're like 5 years old in the States. See? Oh, interesting. He had a little like a... He even has to like have a little napkin thingy, a handkerchief, because he can't. His skin can't even touch that. They know each other? This is weird. Okay, how come he looks like a sweetheart there? This show is so stupid. It's just really weird. The intro song's a bop. It's very catchy. I'm so tired right now. I mean, yeah, it's been a long day and yeah, karma. You know what's funny though about his weakness being these plastics? It's such a weird series. Interesting, I just noticed Karma's not wearing his uniform. Okay, probably indicative of his personality. Like, they're all in uniform. Oh, Karma's in the back. I want to see him again. Oh, I lost my train of thought there. I'll come back around to it. But it is interesting how they designed it with him, sorry, anyway, with him being, this weakness being plastics, because then, again, normal weapons that adults have wouldn't work, but in the same way, you keep the kids from kind of hurting themselves too badly, since it takes plastic to hurt him. Oh, he is in uniform, but, like, not quite. His jacket's different. He's gonna attack him. Though he's been in Class C for a while. Smooth. Not bad, actually. That was impressive. Oh my god. Very intelligent. Earlier when I looked at him, I was like, his eyes are very weird. Like, there's no emotion in them. Oh, he's mad. He's holding him back. Well, Nagi-san knows him. Okay. Yep, man's a psychopath. Hmm. You know what? Actually, it's interesting how when they're described again, snake eyes right there. But it's interesting when Nagisa has said that about the whole misbehavior, because unfortunately, a lot of schools do that too, where it's not just the people who have a hard time struggling, but the people who have difficulty learning also get shoved with the kids who don't have difficulty learning, but are just have huge behavioral issues. And they really shouldn't be shoved together like that, but they are sometimes. Good job. Wow, he's such a jerk. You're cruising. Did he just say you're cruising for a bruising? What? Where'd he get a gelato? He provoking him so badly. Yeah, he's got him twice in the span of like an hour. He's been very clear that right in the first two episodes that he's just a dick. Sorry about the language. He's trying so hard to teach them. But he's made it very clear that assassination won't interrupt class. I'm trying to see the other character's eyes to see if his eyes do purposely lack depth to them and design and layers and colors. Oh, poor guy. I'm feeling bad for the moon-destroying creature. Yeah, he's literally a psychopath, man. I am curious. I am excited to see how he'll get creative in order to keep him in line. What happened? He's nuts. But I guess he senses a bit of an odd protectiveness over him. So yeah, so Nagisa has like an extra layer to his eyes. That's so funny. That's really cute. So he really kind of accepts it and loves it. Oh. I'm sorry, what? So Nagisa hasn't seen him in a while then. And then, oh my god. Okay, alright, we're halfway through this episode. This guy, my gosh. He's just a nut job. He's a full-blown psychopath. Wow, nurse. Crazy. I guess Karma is hoping to, his name of all things, is hoping to maybe come at him more as a teacher versus just a monster. Yes, he's excited about killing a teacher because he's jacked up like that, but, I think also in his mind maybe adds a layer of excitement to it. There's still a lot about Nagisa and his background that I'm kind of curious how we're gonna get there. What put Nagisa in Class C. I don't think, it doesn't seem to be a school issue like perhaps it was with some of the other characters. It seems like they have struggles with just certain subjects. But then again, we haven't got introduced too much to the other characters, so I suspect that each of them have some sort of behavioral issue, if not learning issue. Interesting. It's just, I don't know, whatever. Let's keep going, shall we? They don't. Yeah, I saw that coming. Come on, man. Is he going to kill him with kindness? Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. He's gonna get aggressive with his teaching. I love it. Oh, this is the best. I love this. This, I did not expect this. I love this so much. You know, obviously, I suspect that these students would have different teachers for these different subjects, but because he's embarrassing him. I love it. Again, he is blindingly fast. Hmm. I love this so much. He is mad and flustered. What? Man. He's got a good point. That's creepy, man. I mean... Oh, what if the other teacher just got sick and he felt abandoned and upset about it because he had a positive male role model in his life who left him? This one can't die unless you kill him. What is he doing? So this moment here shows us that karma may slightly, you know... Well, I don't... Yeah, here we go. Oh, nope, that's not what happened there. Sided with the E-class. Oh, the teacher turned on him. Oh, no. In some ways, this would be almost worse because instead of... And cracks. Right there. Yes. So this teacher coming across as like a really helpful guy ended up just kind of turning on him. And made it about himself. In some ways, that almost would be worse for karma. actually kill this guy? Oh, he's dead to me. He just scared him. He's not actually dead. But a part of him's got a part of him, there's a mixture of him being, confident in Koro-sensei, but also at the same time, maybe even wanting to die himself. Starring you. I like how it kind of came up behind him. Look at that, all warmth and sunny. Not the teacher part of him, anyway. I wonder if it was Nagisa he was protecting then. Oh my gosh, those cat ears. The show. That's his purse. He felt babysitting. Oh no. Poor guy. This show is so weird. But I really like it. It's so funny. Goodness, outro is so cute. Oh, whoop. Let's not leave it too soon. Gun training, knife training, baseball. Excuse me. Them trying to get him while he's in the tree. Spitballs, but like dangerous spitballs. What was that one about? Chemistry, reading classes. This is so cute. Again, what is with these weird shows having some of the best, loveliest outros I've ever heard? I mean, it's beautiful. Okay. Let's talk about this show, shall we? So, this show is the cutest ever. It's just, it's so much fun. I'm always so surprised by this series. It keeps surprising me. Just how not only fun it is, but how, I don't want to use the word subversive because people use it all the time and it's so idiotic. But it does kind of twist some kind of tropes on their head. And one episode, we kind of not only introduced to just the psychoticness of Karma, again, interesting name, but we also get again a little taste of his background. A problem student. He had the ability to. Now, should he have been so violent with that kid? No, but in that moment, that teacher put his career And, he said, how could you attack the student? Why were you defending that? How could you attack the student and defend a Class E student? You're putting my career on the line. Now, there are examples of stupid administrations that blame the teachers for bad behaviors of students, but that's not the case this time. This time he was starting on a better path. Wasn't there yet, for sure. But this facade started to crack. And it wasn't like he was chastised for being violent with a student in general. He was being chastised for defending a student, being violent with that student, but mainly putting his teachers, putting his career on the line, which just by listening, you could hear like what he actually valued more than anything else. And that's what really kind of messed with him. Kind of made him temporarily expelled, suspended. Oh, sorry. So he was part of the normal class. He got suspended right as he was being transferred, and the suspension's finally over. But he said, the teacher's dead to me. So I was like, okay, it's good that he actually didn't kill the guy. It's just dead to him in his mind. That's all I gotta say. This episode was fun. The dynamics are interesting. It's hard to kind of like piece, like, the dynamics are so fascinating, and you really can't guess what might happen next, what the arc might be. I mean, a good storyline is a good storyline. It's still kind of a weird, kind of like hodgepodge kind of feel to it, but we're only in episode 3 of the series, so there's still a lot of groundwork being laid, and so it's gonna feel random at times, and it does kind of for me. But thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your enemies, and I'll see you next time.